When the final whistle blew in the match between Liverpool and Crystal Palace, it wasn't just another game coming to an end. It was the farewell of a living legend for Liverpool fans. And, as always, Anfield was pulsating, vibrant, and overflowing with emotion. On that Sunday afternoon, under the blue skies of England, the historic stadium witnessed something special. The last time Trent Alexander-Arnold would wear Liverpool's red shirt at home. To many, it might have seemed like just another match, but to the passionate fans filling the stands, it was a moment of recognition and gratitude for everything Alexander-Arnold had represented for the club over the past years. And of course, there was Mohamed Salah, whose reaction to the warm reception given to the right-back perfectly illustrated the collective sentiment that hovered over Anfield that day. Liverpool's season had been epic, crowned with the Premier League title, their first since 2020. Yet, while they celebrated triumph, the Reds were also preparing to bid farewell to one of their greatest modern icons. After months of speculation and heated debate, it became clear that Trent Alexander-Arnold would not renew his contract with the club. His destination? Real Madrid, where he hopes to continue building his story and expand even further the legacy that began in Merseyside. But before heading off to new adventures, Alexander-Arnold had the chance to step once more onto Anfield's sacred turf. And what a send-off he received. Defying the criticism and polarisation surrounding his decision in recent weeks, Liverpool fans showed that deep down they held a profound love for the player who grew up in the club's academy and became a cornerstone of the first team. As he stepped onto the pitch during half-time against Crystal Palace, Alexander-Arnold was met with thunderous applause. The crowd chanted his name, honouring the local boy who lived every young Liverpool fan's dream, to play for the first team and help bring unimaginable glory. It was impossible not to feel chills as that wave of approval echoed through the stands. And who was there to capture that magical moment? Mohamed Salah, whose wide smile and genuinely joyful expression said it all. If there's anyone who deeply understands the meaning of loyalty and dedication to Liverpool, it's Mohamed Salah. Since arriving in 2017, the Egyptian has become a symbol of the club's new era, leading the team to memorable victories and setting impressive personal records. So it was no surprise that Salah showed such joy in seeing fans united in support of Alexander-Arnold. With a radiant smile and eyes gleaming with emotion, Salah applauded alongside the crowd, as if trying to send a simple yet powerful message. "This is our Trent. He deserves this." That scene captured the spirit of unity that defines Liverpool Football Club. No matter the controversies or the rumours, when it comes to celebrating a true hero, the fans know exactly what to do. It was as if Salah was saying, "Yes, he's leaving, but we'll remember him for who he was here, one of our own." That emotional connection between player and fan base is rare, but when it happens, it's absolutely magical. To fully understand the magnitude of what happened that Sunday, we need to go back in time. Picture a 6-year-old boy joining Liverpool's academy, full of dreams and aspirations. Now imagine that same boy rising through the ranks, overcoming obstacles, facing doubts, and eventually achieving everything any player could hope for. Premier League titles, Champions League, Club World Cup, FA Cups. The list goes on. Alexander-Arnold didn't just win trophies, he redefined the role of the modern right-back. His vision, pinpoint passing, and unique ability to create scoring opportunities turned him into one of the most influential players of his generation. Under the guidance of Jurgen Klopp, and more recently, Arne Slot, Alexander-Arnold became synonymous with creativity and technical excellence. However, not everything was easy. In recent months, there was criticism, some justified, some not. Some fans questioned his decision to leave Liverpool, especially after so many years of exemplary service. Others argued he should be remembered only for the glorious moments. But regardless of differing opinions, no one can deny the monumental impact Alexander-Arnold had on the club. While the match against Crystal Palace wasn't decisive for the championship, it marked the beginning of a new journey for Alexander-Arnold. As he prepares to embark on a new adventure at Real Madrid, Liverpool fans want to make sure he leaves with fond memories. They want him to know that no matter what the future holds, he will always be part of the Liverpool family. The warm reception at Anfield was more than deserved. It may have been overdue, but it was necessary. It's easy to forget, amid the passion and emotion of football, that players like Alexander-Arnold are human. They make mistakes, face tough decisions, and sometimes follow paths we don't expect. Yet that doesn't diminish their contributions or the love they have for the club. As Liverpool begins planning the next season under the leadership of Arne Slot, Alexander-Arnold begins a new chapter of his career at the Santiago Bernabeu. For many, this might be the opportunity for him to reach another level, facing even greater challenges and competing against some of the world's best players. Yet, as exciting as that prospect may be, it's impossible to ignore the eternal bond he will have with Liverpool. Just like Steven Gerrard, Kenny Dalglish, and other greats of the past, Alexander-Arnold will leave an indelible legacy. He will be remembered not just as an exceptional player, but as someone who embodied the spirit of the club. Hard work, passion, and pride. In football, as in life, nothing lasts forever. Players come and go, coaches switch clubs, and times change. But certain connections remain unbreakable. The bond between Trent Alexander-Arnold and Liverpool is one of those connections. Even if he is about to wear another jersey, his story with the club will never be erased.